Hey everyone, I just wanted to touch base with our Anchor members as we are going through these difficult times together. Things have changed quickly. This past Sunday, I spoke to an empty auditorium, never have done that before, as we streamed our service online to our congregation. Our small groups in the church had been canceled and they're now meeting weekly on Zoom. I trust that you are coping with all the changes and finding ways to adapt. On a side note, if any of you have questions or need some support in shifting to an online presence, be sure to contact us and we will do our best to answer your questions and help you. Although there are many challenges during these changing times, there are some eternal truths that never change that give us comfort and confidence. We know that nothing takes God by surprise. We may not have seen this coming, but God certainly did. And it is all unfolding according to His plan. Although not everything that is happening is good, we know everything works together for good. And what the enemy means for evil, God will turn it for good. You know, I see this happening on several fronts. First, not being able to meet physically is forcing the church to accelerate its efforts to get online. There is a digital world out there that God wants us to be present on and to make an impact. Secondly, it's forcing us to get outside of the four walls of our buildings. We have always said that the church is not the building, and now we are being forced to see what that really means. I saw a t-shirt just recently that said, "The church has left the building." I trust that as we have left, that we're making our presence known. Thirdly, there's an excellent opportunity for us to share our faith in the Lord. I am surprised by how many people are shaken and are experiencing deep fear and anxiety. This is a time for us to share our faith in the Lord. People are more open now than ever before to the simple truths that we've taken for granted. They need to know that there's a loving God who loves them and cares about them, and that they can pray and He'll make Himself real to them. And lastly, there are multiple ways now that we can practically show the love of God to people. We need to mobilize our people to volunteer and meet the needs of their neighbors and friends. There are so many marginalized and vulnerable people who need help at this time. Historically, the church has always risen to the challenge during times like this. I was reading just this week that during the 2nd century, when plagues were sweeping the world, a Roman emperor marveled, saying that not only do Christians support their own poor, but ours as well. I also read that during the time of the Black Plague, that the church experienced exponential growth because of the sacrificial acts of Christians. All of this should inspire us to take every opportunity to rise up and show the love of Christ at this time. Anchor has over 140 members and scores of churches and parachurch ministries that are serving thousands of people. We can make a difference. Please know that we are thinking about you and praying for you. Let us know if we can help you in any way. Be strong, be encouraged. Bye for now.